What's up, guys? We are back, and I'm looking at some more NBA and MLB plays today over on PrizePicks. Posted a WNBA video yesterday, so if you're looking for some WNBA plays for that protected player on PrizePicks, that was posted yesterday. But in the video yesterday, the NBA video that is, we went 3-0. We cashed all of our plays. Yesterday in the DubClub, we had an NBA sweep, as well as cashing this bad boy also in the Discord, or the DubClub, whatever you guys want to call it. A 16x bang right here, 25 to 400. We have cashed over about $3,000 in winners the last 5 days off those correlation slips. So we stay cooking in the DubClub and these videos. Let's hop in and let's keep cashing here. We got one game today between the Knicks and the Celtics. Let's hop in and let's get to it. I have 3 plays for you in this video, so just hit the like goal in yesterday's video. If you want a third play tomorrow, be sure to leave a like on this video here. 175 likes, I will drop a third play tomorrow for y'all. And while you're down there leaving a like, you may as well subscribe to the channel also. That way you don't miss out on some future plays. Last thing before we get into the free plays though is to check out the DubClub if you have not already. This gives you access to all of my plays sent straight to your phone. And if you use the link in my description, there will be a banner that pops up at the bottom of your screen giving you a limited time special offer. There's only a couple of spots left where you can get in right now at a huge discount. Yesterday in the DubClub, we were able to cash out a correlation slip here, one of the correlation slips where we turned $25 into $400 right there. Only a 0.25 unit play right there were you able to cash out. That is now our 5th correlation slip that we have hit in the last 5 days. We cashed a 25 to 475 not too long ago, and there was one day not too long ago too, if this would load. It was actually the day before that we actually cashed 3 correlation slips in a single day. 475, 525, as well as a 712 right there. So like I said, we've had close to $3,000 of winners the last 5 days alone. Our underdog streak 2 is cooking right now. We are 2 picks away from turning $5 into $5,000. We are currently at a cash out offer of $1,100. Had a DubClub member yesterday cash out of his for $1,100 right there. Shout out to him, man. He was able to follow the streak all the way through where he cashed out for $1,100. I personally am going for the $5,000 pretty much for content reasons, but I'm looking to cash out for that $5,000 right now over in the DubClub too. But that's only a couple of the perks there, because you also get access to my community chat to talk to me and other members. Just add me in the chat. I'm super responsive. It's also a super positive community also. I really do think that you will like the community that we have here in the DubClub. You also get plays from my contributors in Asmies, Emo, and Elo. Asmies has been cooking right now on the PGA. He is 12-3 so far this month on the PGA. Elo has been crushing his soccer plays time and time again, killing it. Emo is also a very, very good NBA guy there. So you're getting soccer plays, you're getting PGA plays, NBA plays from Elo. You're also getting NBA, NHL, and MLB from me. So I seriously don't think that you will regret joining, because we've been cashing those correlation slips time and time again. We've hit a 16x or better 5 times in the last 5 days. So don't miss out. Click on that link in my description, and there will be a banner that pops up giving a limited time special offer with only a couple of spots left. So join right now as you're watching this video. I should also mention that I actually posted that correlation slips for free yesterday over on Twitter. So if you just followed me on Twitter with those notifications on, you would have got that 16x cash for free last night. So we absolutely crushed that there, as you can see. So if you do not yet follow me on Twitter, give me a follow at DOMG Props. And also, if you're not going to join the DubClub or whatever, but you want to get on some more free plays, you could also join the free Discord, because that was also posted to this channel here, by the way. So a bunch of guys were able to tail this one here, where we absolutely cashed out. We took a lot of PrizePicks money yesterday, let me tell you, because that was posted for free. Sorry for the ramble, but let's get to these free plays. Make sure to play responsibly and at your own risk. Leave a like on this video here and subscribe. The important thing though is having those notifications on. That way you get in before these lines get bumped to get removed. But now let's get to these plays. The first play I like here is going to be over in the points category, because I like Peyton Pritchard tonight. Over 14.5 points against the Knicks. I also do actually like his demon on the over of 3.5 3-point makes 2. I think that spot is also very good. I don't know why I can't find it. There it is. 3.5 I think is also pretty good for his demon. I think both spots are very good. But I am going to take his points here at 14.5. He's only been over this in 48% of games this year and has not been over in too many playoff games, but he has been over in 2 of his last 3. He also has played 35, 20, and 39 minutes those last 3 games here, mainly because of Jason Tatum being out. And that's a huge reason why I think he saw such a ridiculous amount of minutes last game, because they need his scoring, I think. He had 17 field goal attempts last game. He's been shooting a ton without Jason Tatum, as you see there. Shot 35% last game, still was able to cover this here with about 17 points. I think we see similar numbers this time around here for Peyton Pritchard. Games this year where he even sees competent minutes, though, he has been constantly just going over this line. With at least 26 minutes, he's been over in 68% of games this year. When he plays at least 28 minutes, he's over in 74% of games this year. And as you increase the minutes, the hit rate gets better and better, as you see there. And so if we're going to end up seeing these 34+ minutes, like again here for him, I don't doubt that he can cover his line here yet again. This game is also expected to stay close and competitive. It is a 2.5 point spread, and Boston kind of needs this game here. So I think they're going to rely on Peyton Pritchard for the scoring without Jason Tatum being there, because Porzingis is banged up. They have Jalen Brown essentially, and they have Peyton Pritchard to score points here. So there's going to be maybe a little bit of Drew Holiday today and Derek White. But I think Pritchard will probably maybe score the second most points for this team. We'll see. I'm probably wrong about that, but we'll see how involved Porzingis and Derek White are. But I think Pritchard is going to be up there in terms of scoring today for the Boston Celtics. And also, if you take a look at games this year where he does have the high three-point attempts, because he's a big three-point shooter, of course. And he actually had 14 three-point attempts just last game alone. So games this year where he has at least 7 three-point attempts, he's been great, going over in about 68% of games, as you see there. And if you factor in games where he's had at least 9 three-point attempts, it of course gets even better, going over in about 81% of games this year with at least 9 three-point attempts. And of course, if you factor in at least 10 three-point attempts, it of course gets even better, all the way up to about a 92% hit rate, missing only twice, one time being on the hook. So if we get even close to 10 three-point attempts this time around, it just puts him in even more of a better spot in my eyes. So I think Pritchard's in a great spot to score some points. They need him for scoring here against the Knicks. Give me the over here for Pritchard and his 14.5 points. Before I get to my next 2 plays in this video, if you're not yet on DraftKings Pick6, is in my opinion one of the best apps out there and is a newer app from DraftKings. It's available in most states, 18 years and older. So if PrizePicks is in your state, there's a pretty good chance that DraftKings Pick6 may be in your seat, even if DraftKings Sportsbook is not in your state, but they might have Pick6. They have a huge welcome offer right now of play $5, get $50 instantly if you use promo code DOMG when signing up. There's some really cool categories on the board too, like 30 plus points, 3 plus threes made, 10 plus rebounds, for example, 40 plus PRA. It is a really cool app in my eyes. I do enjoy it. So if you want it for yourself, get it for yourself in my description and be sure to use promo code DOMG for the play $5, get $50 instantly promo. Getting into play number 2, we're going to head over to the points category. We're staying in the points category here because tonight I actually like Jalen Brunson over his points. I do prefer the 23.5 points here for the 3.5x payout between all 3 plays in this video, but I'm okay with 24.5. You can take the other point lines available too. I do like him all the way up to about 29.5. I'm still contemplating playing his 29.5 points on the over still, but I did already lock in the 23.5 points. I'm just kind of still thinking I might go with the 29.5 points. We'll see. But like I said, you can play this on like 24.5 points too. It's really up to you and just how much you want to kind of risk for Jalen Brunson tonight. But he's been over this in about 59% of games this year, so not super great. However, he's been pretty good in these playoffs here and really, really aggressive. In this last game here, he only had 22 points, but he only played 32 minutes, 33 minutes really just due to massive foul trouble there. He actually fouled out. He had like 5 fouls in the third quarter, I think, so he was due to see about 40 minutes yet again there. So in games this year, though, where he's had at least 32 minutes even, he's been over this line actually in about 63% of games. And if you factor in games where he plays at least 36 minutes like I'm expecting, he's over in 69% of games and even better in his last 20, going over in 15 of his last 20 games, as you see there. He's proven to get this one done time and time again here against Boston. He's also going to be at home in this game, which is a great sign there also. But he has a great history against Boston here, even just in the regular season games too. But mainly in the playoffs here, he's been very, very good, covering his line a couple of times. Like you can just see how much better Jalen Brunson has been in home games this year, going over in 64%. And of course, it goes up as you increase the minutes more and more. So I think Brunson really is in a great spot here to score some points. 24 plus points, I think he's able to get this one done. Like I said, I do also like his full game points though, over like 28.5, 29.5. I think he is in a pretty good spot there also. Even if the rate is a little bit lower, of course, but I think overall he's in a great spot to score at least 24 points, but hopefully 30 plus. We're going to get to my third play here, this time over in the MLB, because we've been crushing it in the MLB, especially with these fantasy scores. So if you guys want a third play tomorrow, a third bonus play, leave a like on this video here, because like I said earlier, 175 likes, I'll drop a third play tomorrow. Today, I like Logan Webb over 36.5 pitcher fantasy score. If you are in a sports book, what I like for Webb is the over 19.5 pitching outs combined with the San Francisco Giants to win the game. Pays out about a plus 130. I do only like that one for half a unit, but I do like the fantasy score on PrizePicks for a full unit here over 36.5. I think Webb's in a great spot. He's been over this in 6 out of 9 games so far this year. However, though, the Giants are very big favorites here against the Oakland Athletics. Not Oakland anymore, but still the Athletics. In wins this year, though, he's been pretty damn good, going over in 3 out of 5. However, he did not reach 18 outs in the Reds game or the Yankees game, which is pretty much why he missed in those games, along with him just giving us more earned runs. But this time around, he's only about a minus 150 over 1.5 earned runs. He's also at a 19.5 pitching outs line, which is extremely important, because if you don't know anything about fantasy scores here for the pitchers, you pretty much need them to go 18 outs if you want to hit the over on the fantasy score. He's at 19.5, Great sign there. He should be able to go 18 outs in this game. I think there's also a good chance he could get the win here for a +6 on PrizePicks with the Giants being such big favorites. Because, of course, in games where they win this year, he's actually got the win in 4 out of 5 games. He's also a much better pitcher at home. He's covered in all 3 home games this year, regardless of win or lose. Last year, he was over in 60% of games. When they won at home, he was, of course, even better, going over in 7 out of 9 home games when they won. So I think Logan Webb is in a great spot for his fantasy score tonight for a ton of reasons. Mainly based off of his lines here. If you guys have been tuning into these videos, you guys know how good these fantasy scores have been. It is pretty much why I've cashed out on my streak so much so far. Like, if you look at our streak here, all of these have been fantasy scores for the most part here. We had only one play that was not a fantasy score, and it was Kendrick Dunn from the Los Angeles Clippers. He was the only guy in the streak here that was not a part of a pitcher fantasy score there. So we've been crushing it all year. We got up to an $1,100 cash out right now on Underdog off of these fantasy scores. So that's why I like Logan Webb so much over his fantasy score tonight. He's the next guy in line of my pitcher fantasy score process. I am not done with the free plays quite yet, but a couple of reminders. Don't miss out on joining the DubClub. There will be a special offer waiting for you when you go ahead and click on the link in my description or in the top of the comment section. There will be a special offer waiting. It will pop up as a banner. You guys can also get, of course, access to the DubClub Discord when you do join the DubClub. It gives you access to my correlation slips, which we cashed a 16x on yesterday, underdog streaks, my contributors, as well as my community chat also. So go ahead and join with that link in my description. Go get some more plays from me. I seriously do believe that my DubClub is worth it, 1,000%. Here's some more free plays from the Daily Grind tool. This tool you can show off the best expected value plays on an app like PrizePicks or Underdog. Right now on PrizePicks, they love some Brooks Koepka here under birdies or better. They like Garrett Crochet over fantasy score. They have some Valorant plays as well as Nathan Eovaldi they like under fantasy score also. It's a really cool tool though. If you click on plus V plays, you filter down to a 2-pick power play or same with a 5-pick or 6-pick flex. To help you find plays that fit to that play type in terms of expected value. This tool is awesome. Get it for yourself in my description. Click on the Fantasy Bundle and then scroll down and be sure to use promo code DOMG. But they also have another tool available in my description sold separately called the ASP Generator. This tool is over 2,000 units of profit since last year, and there are 12 slips currently on the board, mainly for rebet. But there, of course, there's some PrizePicks and Underdog all the time on this app. We just refreshed. Now there's some better, some Underdog, and some PrizePicks plays. Right now on PrizePicks, there's a 6-pick flex that they love. Ton of value right now is available on the board, and has a profit margin now of about 4.53%. If you want this tool for yourself, get it for yourself in my description. This time they'll click on the slip generator and then scroll down and use promo code DOMG. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Best of luck. If you want to see me over $5,000 of profit on PrizePicks, watch this video on your screen right here.